1/8 inch, 3/8 long round-headed brass rivet. Just going to put those in. Sometimes you have to drill it out just a little bit to get the rivet to go in. So just give it a little pass with the drill. Always a good idea. And then just drop the rivets in. So I just want to show you guys how to rivet this together, how I'm going to rivet it together. I like to use these rivet sets which have a dome in them, and the rivet basically sits on top, and then we can hammer the other side and pin it down. So there's two ways to do that. I've got this mild steel block that I got from a metal supplier, drilled a hole in it, dropped the dies in. I'll put a link down below to the Amazon site where you can just purchase these little guys if you want, because they come in different sizes, they match the rivets. So what you would do is just literally, even with the tape on there, you would just line it up and you would reach in with a ball peen hammer and just hammer that guy down. So that's one way of doing it. What I'm going to do is actually, from the outside, I'm going to take this die, put it into this air hammer and screw this on, put a dolly in the back, or in my case I'm going to put it on a stake, put the chuck down on the top, and then pull the trigger, and you can see it just jumps out. So that's the air hammer pressing onto the rivet, and then having a block on the back that would make it compress. Ear protection is definitely required for this. So I haven't done this brass piece yet, so I'm leaving all the rivets out in the center, and I'm putting some steel rivets into the eyebrow just to give it some contrast. I'll also put steel rivets here because I want that to kind of disappear, so that'll be a steel rivet. And in steel ones I'm actually using 1/4 inch length. I can get away with that with these couple thicknesses, and it's just because I have them. I have a greater stock of steel rivets. If you guys are enjoying my videos, please remember to hit the thumbs up button. Ta-da! All the rivets are in. The leather strap is in there. She's ready to get cleaned up and blackened. One of my favorite products, Iron Steel, the nickel blackener. You can check out the description below if you want to buy some. We're gonna see what it does right now. Let's clean it up. Put on your gloves. Remember to turn on the fan, because that stuff stinks. Notice I'm always working from the cap so I don't contaminate the bottle. Side isn't nearly as dark as that side. I'm gonna go back in with a bit of Jack's. Okay, I'm gonna take this over to the sink and rinse it off. I'm gonna mostly just dry it off, and then I'm gonna turn the fan on, and that'll help this brass age a bit.
The other thing we can do is use a toothbrush to spritz the jacks on. Now don't be confused, the orange is because there was a bit of dye on the toothbrush. I use it for a whole bunch of different things. But the idea is that we're going to be able to add some splotchiness and overall just kind of massage this texture so that it turns out exactly the way I want. Subscribe so you don't miss part 5 of the Viking helmet build. See you next time.